outside the stadium.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. In there, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Asdrubal Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind 0 balls and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Yoenis Cespedes stands in as he looks at a called strike. Just getting started here in Philly. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here.
You talk about the ultimate sign of respect. First inning, they're not even going to try to make him pitch. It's just, here, take first. I've got a feeling that might not be the last time we see this.
Down the third baseline. Franco has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand one. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Harvey, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Granderson ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Throw on to first will get him, and he's breezing through the home first this afternoon. 2 gone now. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got the reigning Gold Glove Award winner in left field. Great with outfield assists, cover.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. David Wright will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
David Wright.
First pitch coming, here it is. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now. 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Batting sixth.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Neil Walker is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Number 19 settles into the box for his first chance.
First baseman, number 19.
Hot shot toward third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Bruce. 1 out. Freddie Galvis is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Hit hard to short to Walker for 1. Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, home of the Liberty Bell, the cheesesteak sandwich, and the Phillies. Travis d'Arnaud is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And a curious decision there, to say the least, as they intentionally walk the leadoff guy. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mets leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Odubel Herrera digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Batting 8.
Aaron Altair stands in.
Aaron Altair.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Aaron Nola comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Cody Ashe will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Granderson going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are 2 gone now. Michael Franco steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, I think, again, that's a worst outcome possible right there.
Liner toward right center. Bruce is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. Yoenis Cespedes is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he battled him about as long as he could out there. It's tough when you're forced to protect pitch after pitch after pitch. And in the end, a good fastball here finally wears him down.
Jay Bruce stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The third baseman.
Now in the box, David Wright. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Not really your prototypical double play ball here. This is a high chopper, so they wind up taking the force at second, and that's all they're going to get.
Neil Walker stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
You kind of get the sense that he's been guessing up there on these first 2 pitches, and I think he's been wrong both times.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets. Cameron Rupp come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning. And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. To short, hit hard. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here it comes.
Duda.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ballgame.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Travis d'Arnaud digs in now, hoping he gets to see some pitches here after being intentionally walked in his first appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Into the box, Matt Harvey.
The pitcher, number 32.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Harvey.
That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Center fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Mets strike for a run on this home run. Aaron Altair comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both the lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Line to the right side. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Cesar Hernandez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Jonathan Neese is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Granderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Michael Franco will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Granderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And oh, I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are 2 gone now. Neese pauses. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. As Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 52.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Jay Bruce stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Too high. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Cameron Rupp gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Cameron Rupp.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce is there. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Freddie Galvis will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Nice is ready. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera as he lines this one out to center. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And a relay home, and he will get under the tag at the plate to make it a 5-1 game.
you think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. Runner goes for second. Skied into very shallow right. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Aaron Nola digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 5-1. Leading off the inning, David Wright, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll take this to the bag at 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Hit to first. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first.
First baseman.
Ready now, Lucas Duda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. And that's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets leave one. They're down here 5-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Jerry Blevins.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Number 28, James Loney.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting,
Cody Ashe digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Driven to deep right field. Bruce racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Cody Ashe with a solo home run, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air out to right. Bruce waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
now batting,
Number 19 steps in now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One for the Phillies on the homer from Cody Ashe. James Loney will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of James Loney. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Curtis Granderson will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. As Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long. 0-1, here it comes.
right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 2. Cameron Rupp digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher, Cameron.
He's set. Here it comes. Under this one just a bit, as this is a fly ball for the center fielder, Granderson. One pitch, one away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end, as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Jay Bruce will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out.
Now batting,
Neil Walker makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Altair is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.